Hey, what's up, guys? We're at Heart of the Game with Nick Cordulla with his updated branded Chimera deck profile for the post Age of Overlord format. I'll let him take it away, but do you have any shout-outs before we get into it?
Not really. Shout out to the guy who topped Dorth Mount with this, because I took his template and kind of did my own thing with it. So
Sounds good. How many main deck cards?
48.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, it's weird.
Let's get into it.
Alright, so this hasn't changed. Busted, 1 card starters, 1.5 starters. This card's crazy. And 3. Nothing to explain there.
Yup.
If you're off of this ratio, I just think you're incorrect. Especially with the 3 fusion, because that comes up now.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. 3 fusions. I've always gone 3 fusion.
And then the gazelles also I've been seeing a lot too, but I still think the 3 might for the grind game is really necessary.
Think about it. If you go to 2 gazelle, like in your first combo with branded fusion, sometimes you use both of them and you have no follow-up. So 3 is the number. Next, 3 Fenrir.
How do you like that thing?
I didn't see it at all today. But, this card's nuts. If it's splashable, it searches itself, gives you a body for Chimera fusion. Card's insane. And then this engine, we're on this now.
Okay, how are you liking Cartesia, and what made you run that?
So Cartesia is actually kind of low-key insane. It gives you another way to avoid stuff on Verpermet.
Oh yeah.
And there's a combo with it if you draw this and something coming up later. It's a draw 2 as well.
Okay.
So yeah, this card's actually insane. I wish I could play 2 of this, but I just can't because of the high deck count as it is. So we just risk it with this.
And you like the 2 Albaz over the 1 Albaz?
Yeah, it's always 2 Albaz. And we're playing this, so if we get unfortunate enough to draw this, it's just unfortunate. But that's just a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
It only happened once today, and I still won the game. So, so that's that. Best card in the deck.
We'll have a couple feature matches on the channel, but the amount of times you ripped this thing off the top of your deck was
It's
insane.
actually, I think, yeah, no, that's weird. I always see this, but I hate it. And then we're on, this is new too.
Okay.
So, this actually is good going first and second. Going first, you go for the Cartesia, obviously, and then going second, you can actually go Fallen of Albaz and attempt to break the board. And it locks you into fusions, but that isn't a problem for this deck.
Yep.
Because that's all I play is fusions. But yeah, this card's been crazy.
Did you like the 2 of ratio? Would you maybe ever up it to 3?
I would play 3, but I just don't have the room. Like I'm already pushing like above 45 as it is, so.
Understandable.
You gotta make sacrifices somewhere, and I think 2 is fine.
Yeah.
Let me play this engine.
How did you like this?
This is actually insane. Like I said, this gives you access to a draw 2 if you draw this and Cartesia or fusion deployment. And then this polymerization being making Chimera untargetable comes up a lot, so it's very good. And plus, you just shuffle this back in usually for a draw 1 on reliever. But yeah, and this also being a fiend helps out a lot. So.
You like those
I
numbers,
hated this at first. Like I swore off of it because I thought it just lost to Droll, but now that Droll's like not much of an issue, like this engine's crazy. It gives you so much advantage. And then one of this for fun Dragoon place.
Would you be running Versago, or are you running Versago?
I got all 3 of them. Versago, maybe. I don't.
Doesn't really.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That has perks. Versago does it. Versago can do stuff that doesn't. It's all. I think is preference. And then we played some hand traps. Just those. That's all you need. And then another goes second card. That stick you need to play is Super Poly.
The main deck Super Poly.
Yeah, this card's insane. I played against Trap Trick today, just hit him with Super Poly and just won.
So card's still insane according to the last 2 deck profiles, because like I was assuming with maybe like Unchained and like Rescue Ace not really ending on like super polyable boards, it would maybe be out, but just the fact that like you liked it in the main deck though.
I think Super Poly does still hit Rescue Ace. I haven't played against it enough.
Yeah.
I haven't played in like a month. I just kind of came to the locals today. somehow.
Well, congrats on your first place.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they're probably still really good against Rescue Ace. It is bad against Unchained, but you have other cards that just surprisingly just deal with Unchained. Unchained it's actually not as bad of a matchup as I thought at first. And just to round it out, we play 3 of this. This card's just insane.
Do you like this in the main deck?
And then I actually played 1 of this.
Okay, so that's a cross-out target, I'm assuming.
It is, yeah. So the one thing that I hate is cross-out, and so I actually this got lightning stormed. I flipped it up and called triple tactics, and he had triple tactics, and it just won me the game. And that was in the feature too.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow.
So
That's nuts.
yeah, that was. And then
That's crazy.
If you draw triple tactics too and you just resolve it, it's just a good card because you're just ripping cards out of their hand. I said I think that's like 48 or 47 in the main, but
You won't make any really any glaring
no,
changes?
It's consistent as hell.
Yeah.
It was weird. So for extra, your typical this, dumb OTKs, and then the new one.
So, what does the new one do?
This one dumps, I think it's a Beast, Illusion, or Fiend on summon. And then you can banish it to summon a banished Beast, Fiend, or Illusion monster. So it comes up, so like, game 1, this card will come up when you're trying to like maybe avoid an Imperma or Veiler on this. Because it lets you dodge it. Because now instead of you just needing a beast, if you have like any of the illusions in hand, you can use this to dodge it. So
Nice.
it makes the fusion card more flexible. And that's the main use. Games 2 and 3, if I go first, this has a different role that you'll see coming up in the side. But yeah, that card is it's not busted, but it's a very nice card for the deck. 2, I see people going down to 1. I'm a coward. I just won't.
Does the 2 ever come up for you, really?
It does.
Yeah.
But usually all you need is 1, so you could technically cut it, but I can't. I'm too afraid to. And that's it for the Chimera stuff. So this card's nuts still. Only one of these, unfortunately. It's all I had room for. One of that and one of that.
You're not on the Sanctifier anymore.
No. I don't think evenly is going to be that much of an issue, but if I... And I don't play Veiler, so I don't really have a way to summon it. I don't think it's needed. But,
Cartesia.
Yeah, Cartesia.
Yeah, that's the only one.
But
No, understandable though.
I don't think it's needed, but Sanctifier is always an option if you want. I don't think the card's bad. Super Poly targets, just those 2. The unfortunate thing about all the extra cards is I did have to cut back on Super Poly targets, so...
You were on Starving, right? Starving
I
Venom,
was on Starving for a while.
That got me a lot, that card.
But yeah, these were fine. And like, this is actually part of like the draw 2 combo that you can do. And round it out, we got Reliever. This card's insane. This is your reveal off of deployment, and this actually does. It's a part of the draw 2 combo. I can probably showcase that to you if you wanted after. And then Dragoon, because this card's nuts.
Yeah, so how do you like Dragoon in the deck?
It's insane.
Is that like what you shotgun off of Brandon Fusion a lot of the time?
If I have access to the Chimera engine, yes. If I don't, I just do the regular Rim Boom play to get into it. You can't go wrong with either one of them, but Dragoon's is nuts.
Sounds good.
And on the side, we're on this on the side.
How do you like did Droll come up much today?
No, I didn't side it in once.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you barely did even. So
I actually didn't even lose a game today. So like a lot of my side decking was just. It was just. I didn't get to test out a lot of the side things. So
fair enough.
Droll is really good. It just didn't come up today. 3 Bestials. That's all I had room for. These still come up. These are still good. Like when you use this off of a Chimera Fusion and you kind of you send 3 instead of 2 sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It hits different.
It's different.
And then Magnum Uts at 1, R.I.P. Ashton. and then these two. So going first, this is where is it? This guy comes up because he can send these.
Oh.
And then a lot of the time, where is it? This guy can just summon one of these. And like against like Tearlament, this shuts him down. Against Purrely and Sprite, you can't play. So these are just kind of bombshells
Very
that
nice.
are easily summoned now, I guess.
Yeah.
3 Cosmic for things. It's a good card. It's removal. And this is a little different. We played 3 Peekaboo.
Yours can play Teekaboo, can it?
Yeah, this card's insane.
Yeah.
I flipped up this on Altergeist round 1. He couldn't do anything. This does slow you down a little bit, but if you like do your combo, you end on Dragoons, and you just flip this up, you're gonna win the game. This actually like rips apart almost every other deck in the format. Unchained, gone.
Totally agree, bro.
Tearlaments, I think it does hit a little bit. Like I wouldn't side
Tearlaments I side it in Tearlaments.
Yeah.
Don't side it against Tear.
I don't think so. It came up once when I was main decking this, but like that's very, very niche.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah. What else? Like Purrely.
Oh my god, blowout.
Like
Rescue A's, blowout.
Blowout. Yeah, I know. This card's nuts. And then we side in Masquerade.
Oh wow, that is the side card.
Cartesia lets you go into this now that you have a Luber, and like this, like with like 3 minutes to go in time when you go first, you just usually game because like they can't do anything about this.
One of the best time options by far.
Yeah, this card's actually kind of crazy, but yeah, when it comes up, it feels good. And that's it.
Sounds good.
Matchups today was Altergeist. I just flipped Teekaboo game 2. Hand from game 1. Round 2 was. I don't remember what round 2 was actually. Sorry, round 2, I don't remember. Round 3 was Jobu feature. It was Purrely, and then round 4 was Sprite.
Did you play against Salamangreat round 2?
No salad. I didn't play salad. What's that appear on?
Labyrinth? The one Lab
No
guy?
Labyrinth.
Huh.
Who was it?
Dogmatica?
No Dogmatica.
Wow.
I don't know, honestly.
We might never know, actually.
I'll comment on it once I remember.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and then if you want, I can show you the combo for the draw 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this isn't something that you gun for if you don't have to, but say you just draw the 2 cards with no other engine, this is a good way to maybe try to get your Chimera plays. So what you do is you draw, it's a 2-card combo, so if you see this and this, you have it. So what you do, see if I can do backwards. You go deployment, you grab Cartesia. Cartesia to fuse, you do this and this. You go into yugioh, so you'll add and then send, so you'll send Cordulla. There's draw 1, so you draw 1 after you once you grab your patchwork. So there's 1 draw. You go patchwork, you add your poly and other your chain.
Yes.
And then you can do this and this for lever. For lever, you can actually put back deployment if you have like your Chimera play, so you can make your Chimera intargetable. You can just put this back and then you draw 2.
Wow. And this comes out. You like this? You like this combo?
So it comes up like if you don't draw your Chimera engine, or say you just want to pick up random fears if you're greedy. But it's just nice knowing that kind of thing is there. And then you end on like a pop, and then if you draw like
your Chimera stuff, you're just off to the races.
Cornfield or like sword knife, anything like that, you have a rip out of the hand as well. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's just nice to know that kind of stuff comes up.
Yeah, I would never actually know that. So, thank you very much for the deck profile and the combo. And congrats on your first place.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys later.